what is Zach Short doesn't strike me as long term at all. No. Now, with an organization that basically is void at the position from top to bottom, and it'd be great again. Somebody in the organization prove me wrong. Free agent seems likely to be manning that spot next year, and hopefully a guy who's in the elite category. Guys like that available. Yeah, but you and I both like the fact that the higher base percentage. So if he's hitting 216, is that a ball to ball where they project him to be as a hitter? Because if they can figure out some way where he can approach 250, if that on base percentage stays where it's at, he'll take it all day long. Yeah. Give him a chance. Well, here's what it could be. I mean, they can decide we're going to tank it short or center field. Zach Short or Derek Hill? Or are these guys simply on the roster? Well, and let's be honest. Free agency in the offseason is working on finding a long-term kill the shortstop. So whatever Zach Short does, it's nice. And wish him luck. Maybe he can find a position as a middle infielder, an extra middle infielder. But yeah, definitely aggressive. Jacob report here, I'm really smart. He says, I think Willie Castro will move the outfield to lead a shortstop should be a solid outfield. I mean, we don't right? No, but if there's nowhere to play, like if they don't want to make it, no one's going to be a shortstop. Cody Clemens is at second base, and he's going to stay in the organization. They might have to refocus their outfield. Otherwise, there's one. I don't think they're going to try to refocus his outfield. I do think. Probably that's back to the shortstop or something. Here we go. AJ Hinch just said. According to Jason Beck, the type of people is that Castro focused on second base. I don't know what it means for Cody Clemens. Cody Clemens moves, Roger Clemens moves. We get a ton of text. I don't know what. Okay. We said we get to this, so let's talk to that. Chad Thor, NBA writer, podcast runs, and they were talking about we got these cuts. I'm literally putting them in right now. Okay, so we'll wait till Monday. He also tweeted out. I'm sorry, he tweeted out a link to a mock draft that he did. The Pistons have won taking Kay Cunningham. Then he wrote the following. The Rockets taking number 2, and the Cavs number 3 might have the most appealing offer. The Detroit likes both Jalen Green and Evan Mobley. If the Rockets can acquire another lottery pick, the swap to Detroit along with the second pick, they might be able to win. We know this is going to happen. The draft is 13 days away. Please don't yell at us for just reading what's being reported. But how high of a lottery pick is Houston trying to get? And could that be something that's tempting at all for Detroit? There was a trade proposal that was thrown out there by a fan that ended up on one of the Piston beat writers' Twitter timeline. The 14 trade with Detroit, Cleveland, Houston, and Golden State. And the net was Detroit gets out of number 1 and walks away with number 2 and number 3. It was a fan proposal. So this is like you and me concocting a trade and then acting as though something like this could actually happen. And it was very intriguing because it was like 3 of the 4 teams might actually do this. The 4th was Cleveland. But the reality is, so if we operate in the real world in an NBA reporter talking about what a team is trying to do, could Houston pair a couple lottery picks and find number 1? Now, before you yell and scream, don't do it. What if I told you that Jalen Green was every bit as good as Cody Cunningham, and they would be moving back, adding a second lottery pick, getting a player this season? And there was a caller a couple days ago that said, a few years ago, Zion Williamson went number 1, John Morant went number 2. When I told you get John Morant, instead of Zion, who everybody thought would go number 1, you get John Morant and an extra lottery. There was little to no talk about John Morant going down
that does matter. Is that a lottery pick? This year, kind of can't lottery pick. But I know Payne has the philosophy if you're gonna make the trade, then you got to be ready to go player right now. And it's got to be a star player right now, and as opposed to getting more picks that can in the lottery. If it's the second and third pick overall, am I listening? I'm listening. And again, the only reason I would listen is if I evaluate Green to be just as good as Cade Cunningham. If you don't, if you think there's a gap, whether large or small, if it's minuscule, then I'd probably lean towards making the trade. If it's not, if there's a gap, that's a small gap, but it's a gap, then you're at it. Because at some point you have to say, how many young players do I need on this team? Because they're all going to age at the same time, and then they're all going to come up at the same time, and with contracts, and what do you have? Maybe it's a good problem to have, whatever, but I think I'd like to focus on one player at a time at this point, because the Pistons have amassed so many young players on the roster right now. With the draft they had last year, hitting on all three of the draft picks, 4 if you want to count Saban Lee, I don't think we need more draft capital, young player capital. Let's go with the guy who's the number one pick.
You also not have to. Troy Weaver not only has to evaluate Jalen Green to be every bit as good as Cade Cunningham, and this would be a Troy Weaver only exclusive, right? I mean, it would be all that matters is if Troy Weaver evaluates them as the same level prospect. I don't, but if Troy Weaver does, this trade is in play, and quite frankly, should be in play if the GM evaluates him that way. Obviously, other teams, specifically Houston, and Houston's going to move up. They don't evaluate him as the same. But Troy Weaver might.
No, there was a story I saw today on Yahoo, headline that said Houston trying to figure out if they like Green or Mobley. Because obviously, Cade Cunningham's the one.
Yeah, so there's a gap. 248-539-9797. So anyway, Priscilla and Chad Ford talked about Cade Cunningham. Had some very interesting things to say, including Priscilla saying he got a text from 5 different GMs in the league. Hear what he had to say coming up today at 10:40. It's Carson Anderson, 97 Moment.
If you're looking for a great place to hang out with your friends and some great times and watch the games on the TVs, the great sports bars, look no further than 24 Seconds Bar and Grill in Berkeley. I've been going there for years, and I've always had a great time at 24. They have flat-screen, high-definition TVs all throughout the place. They pipe in the sound for all the big games, and now they've got a couple of new giant flat-screen TVs that replace the projection TVs. It's a great viewing experience. There's not a bad seat in the house. Plus, they have awesome drink specials during the games, and specifically during the NBA Finals. For the Tigers, $3 bottles and cans of Miller Lite and Coors Light during those games. Be sure to check out the best wings in town. They've got them. If you've got a party or any event that you need catered, let 24 Seconds do all the work. Or you can reserve a private luncheon right there at the restaurant. Every seat's great at 24. It's right there in Berkeley. The service is awesome. Food is great. And if you're looking for a place to work and you want to enjoy where you're working, how about 24? They're hiring cooks, food runners, and hosts. No experience necessary. Check out all the specials and the happenings on the website at 24secondsbar.com. There's always free parking around back. My favorite place to go is 24 Seconds Bar and Grill on 12 Mile in Berkeley.
How do you keep a workout fresh every day?
Clap it up, Peloton, let's do this.
By getting everything from endurance rides to restorative yoga, all right at home. The Peloton bike. Nothing like working out from home. Visit onepeloton.com to learn more.
This Odyssey.com Sports Minute is brought to you by Taylor Chevrolet.
This is Omar Science with an Odyssey Sports Minute, sponsored by Pepto-Bismol, making upset stomachs happy for over 100 years. Today's birthday shout-out goes to Hall of Famer Jimmy Johnson, the winner of 2 Super Bowls with the Cowboys and a national championship at Miami. Johnson has been advising Jaguars rookie head coach Urban Meyer about transitioning into the NFL. There's not a world of difference. There's a galaxy of difference, Johnson said. As college coach, I was a mentor, kind of a father figure. I did a tremendous amount of counseling with the players. They were young kids that had left home for the first time in their life. All the pressures of getting that college education, the girlfriend living away from their family. Professional Professional players, they're dictated by financial reasons. It's a business, so it's a completely different relationship. Johnson will be belatedly enshrined in Canton on August 7th. So happy 78th birthday, Jimmy. Have a great day. I'm Boomer Esiason.
Go past this light. Then at the next one, turn right onto West 10 Mile Road.
Don't worry, I've got you covered.
When you have nausea, indigestion,
Turn right.
It's Pepto-Bismol chews.
Pepto-Bismol's in a chew?
Yeah, they taste great and provide fast relief. And you can always have Pepto-Bismol handy.
Turn left onto Beach Road.
Try Pepto-Bismol chews for fast relief. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Attorney Joe Cordell. For many men, divorce brings a bewildering sense of loss. You feel adrift, isolated, like you're the only person in the world. But the good news is, you're not alone. Cordell & Cordell is here to help. For more than 30 years, Cordell & Cordell has been there to guide men through all aspects of divorce.
Turn
And
left.
we'll be there for you. Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Detroit area attorneys. Offices in Troy and Ann Arbor. CordellCordell.com.
Did you know that the majority of the loans at Hall Financial are ready to close in just 10 business days or less? Hi, I'm David Hall, and while we get your loan closed quickly, we also provide you with 5-star service. Hall Financial's advanced technology even allows most of our loans to close without the need of an appraisal, saving
At
you
the
time
light,
and money.
turn left
With nearly
onto Beach Road.
4,000 5-star reviews, why would you go anywhere else? Call 248-308-5000 or go to callhallfirst.com.
Hall Financial, NMLS ID 1467435, Equal Housing Lender.
The motto for world-class competition has always been faster, higher, stronger. It's the same for Navien, makers of condensing tankless water heaters. Faster to install and set up. Higher performance and efficiency to provide endless hot water. Stronger with the industry's strongest warranty. All because of the copper-free stainless steel heat exchanger built in every unit. Learn about Navien's condensing tankless water heaters and find a Navien contractor at tanklessmadesimple.com. That's tanklessmadesimple.com.
In half a mile, turn left onto Hickory Hill Street.
At Lowe's, we know your home is an expression of you, and we see you walking down these aisles of possibility, running your finger on that marble top Allen and Roth vanity, regularly $5.99, but now $3.49, and finding that perfect rattan pendant at an everyday low price of $99.98. In our showrooms of style, you'll find whatever you're into at a price you'll really get into. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See associate at Lowe's.com for details. Valid through 8/29/21. U.S. only.
Make better bets, bet smarter, and beat the books today. Download the BetQL app today to better your chances.
Doug Harsh, Scott Anderson, 97 on the ticket. All right, let's get to the sound, as promised. So, when these topics come up, the yelling commences. Just take care. Okay?
Turn
Okay.
left onto Hickory Hill Street.
Was Ken yelling
Then the
at you, really?
destination is on
it's
your
not.
right.
Are the texters yelling?
No, they're not yelling. Actually, there's a few that's backing up the listen offer calls.
Okay, good. Good. Because usually we get yelling. You know, it's not twitching. But anyway, here we go. This is Chad Ford's podcast. It has Ryan Russillo on, and used to be on ESPN. He's a big NBA guy. He does his own podcast now. And he has an interesting little anecdote because I think he's pretty well tied in at the NBA level. Is Cade worth the #1 pick? And here's what he had to say.
As I was struggling with it the last week, because I also didn't know, like, hey, are you just trying to be different? You know, and I'm not a hot take clickbait guy,
The
but I was going, are
destination
you
is
going
on
to
your
put
right.
Mobley 1 just because you
25577
want to be
Hickory Hill
different from the
Street.
mock drafts right now? Because I do think it's